Yo, what's going on, guys? So today we're gonna bring you a Chimera Jungle build, and we're gonna go with our typical Destroyer Stone health pot start. And here is my recommended Chimera build with situational items involved. We're gonna start with Jewelry Box, move into Great Sword of the Hurricane, have a little bit of physical defense, magical defense, and cooldown with Berserker Helm, emergency treatment to continue sustain late game, Vamp Sword to give an additional cooldown and damage. We're both falling behind, so I'm just going to do a lazy ward right on my buff. And we're going to set up, we're going to grab our Q skill. This will quickly apply the Destroyer Stone passive, which is 30 damage, 5 attacks quickly. You start with an auto attack and then use your Q skill to cancel autos, and then you get right back into your swings. We have a Countess mid who doesn't have a whole lot of we're gonna go steal their blue because they're doing my blue right now. She just finished. Now she's running back. And it is a Fae. So we're gonna do this now. She got a gank as well as doing my blue. So we'll keep an eye on this lane, make sure they're not coming in from behind us. So I'm gonna steal her whole jungle because she's still over there. I'm gonna get my leap. There's the Fae. Up on this side. There goes his blink. Okay, we're gonna reset here. That worked out not too bad. She took my blue, I took her blue. And that's how we just counter. That's why we ward. And that's why we pay attention to the map while we're farming. We got one of her most expensive, the tree clamp. It's about 95 gold. And it's one of the better camps to steal. We're gonna level up our loop to get a little more slow to help us on our ganks. And then we're going to finish off our side of the camps. And then we're gonna go back. We're gonna have 1200 gold here in a moment to start our first item that we like to get for our jewelry box, which is a dagger. It gives you 30 power. We're not going to waste our time on this single minion because it only gives you like 25 gold, something maybe 34, or I don't know, it's not very much. But we're going to grab our first item of 1200 gold and move on to the right side of the map. Now, we're going to pick up our side camp, stay near mid. Always coming back. His lane's pushed over to his tower. We're going to watch to see if Countess pushes beyond halfway on the lane. well blue. A little far behind. I mean, we're only hitting level 5 now. We're gonna grab our health as our second item, or as our second skill. Countess is beyond half. I probably should have went for a gank, but it is what it is. I would like to hit 6 at this current state to be able to kind of put out some really good damage. Okay, definitely moving to Countess now. We have our ult. Oh, here we go. Okay, how we got killed. I should have waited. I could have killed her probably, but that's okay. We need 1600, so we're not going to go back until we get our 1600. We should have warded our blue, but we did kill Faye. This is going to be an easy game because that's their jungler, and the Faye isn't a jungle character at all. I'm going to kill this now just because we're going to try to farm. We're going to even out our skills because our skills don't really do a whole lot of damage. They don't scale extremely well. We don't need a whole lot of lifesteal in our E to sustain. I'm going to do a little damage on my way to my blue. Oh. Now she has no escape. She's slow. You gotta hit those. You gotta hit those. And his ult was useless. But that's okay. We got the kill. She dashed in. And when she dashed out, she has no escape. And my slow, being a 32% slow right now, allowed me to put out a lot of damage. And she wasn't really able to go anywhere or do anything. I would like to see a ward on the yellow. I'm going to put a ward on this purple right now. And we're going to back and get our next upgraded skill. And then we're going to come back and solo this. So it's warded. We're not worried. I'm going to say put a ward here. Maybe my team sees that, maybe they don't. We're gonna pick up what we can for damage items, and we can gank. Okay, she's down here. That's unfortunate. We got away, luckily. I'm not sure what the cooldown is on my skills over here. Or on my... I got 16 seconds. These guys are back up, so let's go do these guys and get our health back up. And then we have to wait for our ultimate, really, to secure another gank. We're gonna get our... we probably should have got our Q at this moment. I don't think our leap, adding an extra 4 or 5% slow was really the play. I should have added an extra 5 damage to my Q. I'm gonna try to... They're busy over there. My ult is down. I should have went and ganked. That's my fault. But whatever. If I can take this for the team over a kill, I'll be okay with that. Okay, well that worked. So I got both. I'm gonna go back and get my red and then swing over to my right side jungle and potentially help. I'm gonna try and help him right now. Ah! Just couldn't do anything.
An ally has slain an enemy.
Anyway, it worked out. Muriel saved the day a little bit. Got me killed. But I ended up going 1 for 1 out of that. So the Fae is now moving. I'm gonna grab my red and go through the portal unless Steel takes this portal right now. Let's see what he does. I don't think the Fae can farm that objective as fast as I can clear. So let's see what happens here. I got this and now I'm moving over because I don't see her on the map anymore. She's not here. She might be farming my whole jungle. Okay, he just ran by 2 wards. Ran by me. Doesn't even care that I'm getting this objective. Oh, you're dead. You're not having a good day. So she farmed. Yeah, she did. She farmed half my jungle here. Oh, this guy's dead too. I think Sparrow's gonna kill him anyway. Didn't need my help. As I work my way towards mid, I'm gonna drop this underling on mid. I'm gonna steal this phase jungle because, I mean, this player's a little retarded.
The allied tower is under attack.
Just gonna go see what else I can steal over here. My ultimate's coming back. Oh, I just heard her wings. She's behind me.
An ally has slain an enemy.
Okay, this Muriel is dead. So this is back up right now. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't forfeit this game and here they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mages. So building physical defense with Berserker Helm probably isn't the play. I mean, I guess it sorta is because you can tank towers with physical defense. Okay, well, I should have went back. I got 2,300 gold. I only needed 1,000 for my next upgrade, but so because there is a Countess stun, a Muriel stun, a phase pull, a Wrath knockback, an Iggy slow, and all of that magical damage, I'm going to pick up. Actually, I'd rather do this and this. I'm gonna pick up this magical defense item first because Berserker Helm, yeah, I don't really need it at the moment in this game. I'm surprised they're still playing this game, that they haven't surrendered. I mean, the Fae as a mid isn't really that good, let alone a Fae as a jungle. Our red's back up, our blue's coming back up. We'll do red and then we'll do spirit, I think. Just because they're all dead. They can chase. I don't really care. The game's 18-8. Just get the objectives. So the water spirit. Oh, they all died. What I thought they were gonna get these easy kills, and here they go, and everybody dies. Oh, are you kidding me? Whatever, we need 1,100 gold. We're gonna get our gold. And then we'll go to Prime. Oh, they just stole my blue. Bitch. Whatever, I'm gonna go get my physical defense or magical defense item. So that's online, and then we're on our way to Prime, which is turning into, the underling's turning into Prime here in 20 seconds, so it's over. I should go to this fight. I really shouldn't be doing that. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't care about your stupid turrets there, you little shit. You can sit in a bush all you want. This guy's gonna be pissed too. on a 3-second cooldown. You're dead now, bitch. Sorry. Would you stop shooting me? You wanna die too? Get this red. Go knock down Prime. We can solo this right now. And then we have a 950 secure. So we just have to pay attention. You can see at the top its health dropping 25 for 950. We hit our button. We got our secure. Now we're just gonna finish farming our camps. We need 3,200 for emergency treatment. We'll put more points into our health regen because we don't really need our leap to do more damage or slow them. It's on a pretty good timer. And then not whatever, they can die over there. Not really worried about it. Just take this free money. We're gonna go get our red. Sparrow's dropping inhibitor right now. Split pushing. We can finish our jungle camps, and then once these are down, we can probably go and buy our emergency treatment. Get some more health on our skill. We'll level up our E. And now we can pick up our next item. And we can now pick up Spirit, which regens our lost health and our mana, which Water Spirit really isn't anything to fight over. It's not a big what you want to die. But I mean, it's 150 gold for your whole team. So when the spirit knocks you back, you just leap back at him and keep this continuous fight. I'm a pretty scary Chimera. I think I can solo their whole team.
Here's a turret!
Oh, why didn't my leap work there? That's annoying. Anyway, 17 seconds on my ult, and then I'll kill another one. Muriel, you want to die again? I know your ult's down. Why won't my leap target them? Oh, you're dead. Okay, so our last oh, they gave up. Okay.
Victory!
Anyway, that's a Chimera game. Very, very strong jungler. I mean, they had a terrible team. You don't want to build 5 mages. That's just, what do you do? But let's go training grounds. Chimera. Again, what I like to do on him, and I messed up once. Start with your Q, because it gives you can attack, do an attack cancel by hitting your skill, allowing you to do 5 quick swings, and then so you 1 attack, 5 quick swings, and then he goes into another attack. That, with your Destroyer Stone, it allows you to put out 30 true damage on your red buff and your other minions, Tions, whatever, that you're fighting. It applies that true damage to them quickly, so it is beneficial to have that as your first skill, and it is on an 8-second cooldown. The second skill I tend to pick up is the Soarin' Smash. This allows for you to close the gap on a gank, slowing them by 25% for 2 seconds. It also deals damage, but your physical power doesn't really scale on it, so it's not a huge skill to learn, whereas your physical power is only scaling at 40%. And that's why I'm not building heavy physical damage items when in this build. And then I like to pick up my Orb of Recovery, which allows me to have some sustain. It's my lifesteal. Essentially, as you attack, it builds up. And then I like to get my second leap, slowing them by 32%. So you're adding a 7% extra slow, and it's taking down the cooldown. Then I like to go into my recovery, and then my quick swing. And here you can probably choose to, it all depends how the game's going. I was so far ahead in that last game. But if I'm fighting a lot, I may want to go into my recovery, and then swing, recovery, and then finish off my leaps. Also, you level up your ult every time you get an opportunity to level up your ult. But if you look, when you ult, it says that it gives you 6 orbs of recovery, so there's 25 stacks, allowing your health to regenerate at 3.7 HP per second for 3.5 seconds. And this refreshes every time you do damage. So you can get 6 stacks. Well, you can get 3 stacks from leaping. It gives you 3 orbs. So when you leap in, you're already starting at, let's say, 11 health per second. You're getting back at max orbs. And then you alt, which brings you up to 15. You Q, which brings you pretty much up to 20 to 22 with your swings. So just your leap alt, if you reset your skills, your leap, auto attack, alt, auto attack, and your main skills is 22, and you're looking at 3 extras to 3 extra autos to get your max health recovery regenning. That's why you don't need to build Vamp Sword as your first item in the jungle. It might be a good solo item if you're playing him in the solo lane, but if you're jungling with him, I definitely recommend Jewelry Box for the passive of 80 extra damage to the Tions, and then the health shred is just so beneficial. Great Sword of the Hurricane, I think, is a very beneficial item for stacking physical defense, shredding the enemy's defense, and just giving you that cooldown base. Berserker Helm gives you the best of both worlds when it comes to physical magical defense for the price of the item. The only other item that gives you that is this one, and there's no cooldown. It's health instead, and it's 600 gold more. I would much prefer Berserker Helm unless they have a Mako, a Narbash, maybe another, like, if you're playing quick play and you're in against a Rampage or another Chimera, there's a few characters that are worth picking this up, but your standard, you're usually Berserker Helm is also shredding their defense. Shredding their attack speed and slowing them. So it stacks, you leap, you slow them for 2 seconds, and by the time that 2 seconds wears off, your Berserker 5-stack passive should be applied to the character, allowing you to slow them permanently for 25 seconds, or for 25% slow and attack speed. And this reapplies every time you do damage, so it should, if you don't miss auto attacks, if they don't get away, you can permanently keep them slow. And then emergency treatment's just a nice sustain item that allows you to fight, and once you get into the 40% or below, it gives you 40% or 35% lifesteal on top of your orb lifesteal, and then you can go even crazier by allowing you to hit harder with your basic attacks by 50%, and giving you an extra 10% cooldown, stacks your lifesteal 8% on all of your skills plus your basic attacks, whereas emergency treatment's just your attacks. And then at the end of the game, with your extra money and you have nothing else to do, you eventually just upgrade your starter item, your Destroyer Stone, to a Bone Crasher. That's my typical Chimera build. If you're up against 3 tanks, 3 warriors, people building a lot of physical defense, you can swap out this last item for a chainsaw or a cannon, depending on whether or not they also have a ton of HP. If someone's building full HP this chainsaw is great, but usually it's for a carry. If you need anti-heal, let's say you're against a Chimera or in quick play, or if you're in ranked, you're against Rampage, just a single annoying character that you don't feel like you need physical defense. You have a lead, you're not the main tank, you have a solo laner who's a tank, or a support who is building tanky, who's going to frontline. If you don't need to be the frontliner, Ghost Axe is a cheap anti-heal. If you need to be a frontliner, Ice Spirit Gloves is a great physical defense item for the price. That also allows you to stack with Berserker Helm, so you can reduce somebody's attack speed by up to like 50%. I would have to confirm with the devs what the max stacking of attack speed is, but overall, unless you need to be, there's a lot of mage damage and you're also wanting to tank, and you don't need that cooldown, and you have a lead, you have that extra gold, you can go Zinc Claw Barrier. If they have a Mako or a Narbash or somebody that's a designated healer. And the other option is Exemiatoy. You can do a lot of damage here. If you're up against 4 physicals and 1 mage, it's all situational, but all in all, if you're just learning the character, if you build this build here, it will give you a ton of success. You'll have a lot of fun, and that's about all I have to say on this guy. So good luck with your up and coming games, and I hope this helped. Bye.